what's your operation? What do you do for a living?
I work for Baker & Associates. It's a sheep and beef consultancy firm in Masterton. And my wife and I also run a sheep and beef business just east of Masterton.
So, two professions all in one. How do you get the time to do both those?
I've got a very capable wife. She runs the day-to-day stuff on the farm, and yeah, I just help out in the big jobs and the weekends.
And that'll also obviously help with the cash flow and being able to afford chocolate biscuits at morning tea time.
Yeah, it is good for cash flow. It offsets the sort of seasonal business of farming. But also, I think the bigger advantage of having the two roles is, as a consultant, I get to see a whole lot of different farms, so I get to steal ideas off other people, and it helps our farm business.
So tell me a bit about the farm business. How big is it?
We're about 6,000 stock units across 3 properties, just east of Masterton. Sheep and beef, so mainly breeding ewes, finishing lambs, and then some cattle as well, just to complement that.
Sheep still fashionable, and they will come back, won't they?
Oh, I think if you look historically, sheep prices aren't too bad. They're certainly down a bit on what they were last year or a few years ago, but historically we're still at a pretty good level. There's still plenty of money to be made in sheep farming, so no, we're pretty happy at the moment.
And of course the lamb is looking pretty solid.
Yeah, lamb's going well. Got a bit dry through the summer, so the prices dropped away a bit, but we had a good contract signed, so no, we've been pretty happy this year. Not too much to complain about. Touch wood, I suppose. You never want to speak too soon in farming.
No, you never do. Young farmers, why did you get into it, and then the big contest, of course?
I got into the Young Farmers Contest, just I like competition really, and it was a way of comparing yourself to your peers. I think the best thing I get out of the contest is it forces you to learn about things you might otherwise not bother learning about, so you're just broadening your knowledge base a bit. The contest coming up, this is my 2nd year in it. I don't get another year after this. Apparently I'm not a young farmer anymore. I don't know what that means, but
it means you're sort of getting to the end of being young.
That's a bit depressing, isn't it? So as I said, my last year, I'll give it a good crack this year and see how we get on.
What's the silver bullet that's needed to fix the dairy industry at the moment?
I don't think there's a silver bullet needed, really. Farming is cyclical. I haven't been in the industry that long, but I've already come to realise that prices will go up and prices will go down. Dairying's probably at the bottom of a cycle, let's hope, at the moment, and no doubt it'll go back up at some stage. Sheep and beef might be somewhere near the top of the cycle, and I'm under no illusions that it's going to stay there forever, so I wouldn't panic too much. It's cyclical. It'll rebound, it always does.